we'll go ahead and send that guy off. And in the background, we have another guy here, so we'll sneak up on him. See if we can surprise him from behind. Right, so we'll hold him up. And send him on his way. And up ahead, we see another guy who could be a problem. Now we could use our trank to take him out, but we'll try something different here. We actually have a supply unit in support unit in Mother Base that can give us supply drops. So we'll go ahead and order one. Now supply drops are useful for ordering items and ammunition, but you can also use it in creative ways, and we'll show you an example of that today. So what we did was we called a supply drop right onto an enemy location, and let's see what happens. And there we go. So we got the guy knocked out, and we got some ammo in the process, so let's go ahead and pick that up.
You have arrived at your destination.
And move on. Right, we've reached our next marker now. That said, the way up ahead is guarded. So let's see if we can take a detour through this building here. Sneak around that guy. Alright, and it looks like we've stumbled upon a guy who's just coming off of his shift. So he's taking a nap. Because of that, we don't need to engage him. As long as we're quiet, he's not a threat to us. So we'll go ahead and sneak around here quietly. And carefully make our way to the door. Okay, some quick CQC to take care of that guy. And now that we're back in the open, let's go ahead and put on our box. Okay, and it looks like someone may have noticed our box moving. This is not good. He's obviously going to come and inspect this, so we should probably do something. And for Phantom Pain, you can actually do this. You can abandon the box at any time. And this is actually a very useful move because now the enemy will go to investigate the box while you are escaped, and it'll actually serve as a decoy as we sneak around the side of the building here. Now, previously we showed you how you can Fulton people as well as containers. You can also Fulton vehicles in the Phantom Pain. So let's go ahead and claim this car here from Mother Base. Oh. That said, you do need to be careful because there may be enemies lurking behind objects. So we'll take care of this guy and just survey the area to make sure the coast is clear. Oh, and we have another guy coming here. We should probably hide. Let's go in that dumpster. Now this dumpster is just one example of the various objects around the stage that you can use to hide in. And you also have upgraded CQC that you can use from within these objects to quickly take guys out and stash them away.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so we've hit our next marker. Keep on moving. Alright, that yellow mark up there on the second floor of the building is our destination. So let's make our way there without being spotted.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's go here. Let's keep an eye on him as we proceed. Oh, that said, looks like somebody to our right may have noticed us. Let's lay low here in the ditch for a while. Alright, nice headshot. And the coast looks clear, so we'll keep on moving.
You have arrived at your destination.
And we'll take the high road here, so we have a better vantage point as we proceed. course, mark any enemies as we go. Alright, now we need to get up to the second floor of this building. So let's go ahead and make our entry here. And the soldiers, as well as the raw diamonds we picked up earlier, have now made it back to Mother Base, adding to our GMP. And the vehicle as well. Close call, but good use of reflex mode. We'll keep on moving. We need to get up to the second floor, which looks clear. So we'll go ahead and Fulton this guy, then head on up. And we should be able to find some intel in here that will lead us to Miller. So let's take a look. And, oh, we also have a POW here. So let's take a closer look and see who this is. And it's actually our gameplay master, Jackie-tan, also known as Dan-kun in Japanese.
What's up, everybody?
And there he is. Cool. How you feeling? Not too good. All right, so we'll help Jackie in a minute, but we'll go ahead and pick up these documents first. So we'll use our iDroid, scan these in. And grab the data.
So you picked up an intel file.
Updated.
Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Okay, so we have the intel. All we got to do now is get Jackie out of here. And that's not working. If you look at the Fulton icon, you'll actually notice it's at 0% right now, which means we can't use it indoors. So let's go ahead and carry him outside. And now we should be okay. Alright, there he goes. Alright, so we have our intel, and we have Jackie off to safety. Now all we gotta do is escape from the base, and we are done. That said, we're spotted, so we're gonna fight our way out. But don't worry, even in this situation, Mother Base can once again provide support. So we'll go ahead and call them up, place an order to our support unit, and call in an airstrike. So we'll go ahead and set the target here, and this should help to clean things up quite nicely. We'll also call in a helicopter so that we can escape.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Alright, now all we need to do is run and get out of here as quickly as we can, because obviously we don't want to be here when the bombs start dropping, or we'll be caught in the blast. So we're not going to bother with stealth at this point. It's all about escape. And we see a vehicle here which should help us do that, so we'll go ahead and hijack it.
Support fire incoming. Please remain clear of the strike zone.
Alright, the strike is incoming. We'll hurry here. Let's take a look and see if we can see the explosions. There we are. Nice.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
And Morpho's incoming, so we'll just head over to the LZ.
This is Morpho, have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Alright, and now we've made it safely onto Morpho. That said, in the Phantom Pain, you're never truly safe until you escape from enemy territory, and that does include enemy airspace, so we'll keep an eye open here as we make our escape. Alright, we see some enemy reinforcements coming in below. And smoke from our airstrike. But it looks like we're in the clear. So that's mission complete. And we'll see how we did. S rank. So good job, Jackie. Let's give him a hand. All right, so you may think it's over at this point, but it's not. We actually have more for you coming up. And it's actually something that we prepared special for E3. It's the first time showing this. So we're going to cut back to the game right now and show you something completely new. It's not over yet. Let's go back to the video. Okay, so up to this point, we've talked about Mother Base a lot. We've been sending people back there by Fulton. Now we're actually going to show you Mother Base. So in Phantom Pain, Mother Base is an actual location that you can visit. The Mother Base you see on the screen here is actually one that we've upgraded quite a bit. When you first start out, it's just one small platform, and you slowly gather resources and build it up. And the cool thing about it is that everyone's Mother Base will be different and will be unique because you can gather resources and customize it, building platforms however you want. You can decide how you want to spend your resources. So really building it up and showing off to your friends is one of the big, cool new things about Phantom Pain. All right, so right now, this big structure you see here is the main platform. So we'll make our approach, and we can now actually disembark from the helicopter. And we'll give you a customized tour of Mother Base. All right, so you see your men coming up and saluting you. Obviously, you are their commander. You're a big boss. These are your men, your diamond dogs. And we'll take a moment just to give you a look at the base here, so you can get a sense of the scale of it all. Pretty huge. And just remember that you, the player, will be creating all of this. So moving on. All right, and we see our friends, the sheep and Jackie, have made it back to Mother Base safely.
Thank you, boss.
They seem to be getting along nicely. So as you can see, all the personnel we pulled in from the field do come back to Mother Base. And we'll proceed here, the inner portion of Mother Base. And you hear some gunfire now. And if we look over to our left, we can see that it's actually a shooting range. So while you're out doing your missions, your men may be off on combat missions of their own, or they may be here practicing their skills. You can also practice with them if you like. You can engage with in CQC with them, spar, to practice your skills and also raise their skill levels as well. But we won't do that today. We'll go ahead and proceed up the stairs here, just to give you a better view of the base. And you see up here an anti-aircraft gun. This is one example of artillery that you can actually Fulton from the field and bring back to Mother Base. So equipment like this can be picked up during your mission and brought back here and served as a part of your defenses. Likewise, you see in the distance here, the Fulton container that we picked up via Fulton has made it back to Mother Base, and the vehicles as well. So all of these things in Fulton, whether it be people, vehicles, or resources, come back to Mother Base, and resources do contribute to GNP, which you can spend to expand your base and build new platforms. And we see an example of this right here. So that's a platform under construction, which will be available in the future. You can also spend resources on upgrading your security. And this UAV is one example of that. You've seen these guys buzzing around, and these guys help to keep your base safe while you're out in your missions. All right, and we see a familiar face here. There's Ocelot, just hanging out, saying hi. So unique characters like Ocelot will also be around the base, and you can actually interact with them as well. All right, now you notice it's started to rain. Once again, this is an example of the dynamic weather that we had in Phantom Pain, which exists not only during your missions, but also here at Mother Base.
All fire teams, this is CP. We're under attack.
All right, and now there seems to be something going on. It sounds like an alarm. Let's take a look. Okay, the base seems to be on alert. Your men are heading to combat stations. So let's go ahead and do the same.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Okay, Morpho's incoming, so let's go ahead and rendezvous with them. Note also that Jackie's taking a lot of shortcuts here. Obviously, this is his Mother Base, and every player will know their base inside and out. Shortest ways from point A to point B. So here we are now, back on the main platform, and we'll head towards Morpho. Alright, so we'll hop on Morpho and head into battle. So as you can tell from the alert, your base in the Phantom Pain can be attacked, which means that all the relationships you make within your mission and online will come back and affect you here. So Mother Base does not just provide support to you in your mission, but all of the things that you do or relationships you forge in your mission actually come back and affect you here at Mother Base, and it's all one big endless cycle. That concludes our E3 presentation. So thank you for watching. That's it.